Daenerys Targaryen. She says she is the mother of dragons. But would you trust her with your kids? Her father was a maniac. She palled around with Dothraki terrorists. She asked the city of Karth for a government bailout. Then she lost 3 baby dragons after placing them in an unlocked wooden box. An unlocked wooden box. This Khaleesi wants to be queen of the 7 kingdoms, but can she be trusted? Daenerys Targaryen. Wrong for dragons. Wrong for the realm. Paid for by the Committee to Protect Dragons.
We don't know anything about him.
He was never really vetted.
Is he really the true-born son of Robert Baratheon?
All over the 7 kingdoms, people are asking the same question. Who is the real King Joffrey? The people of Westeros are hurting. Winter is coming. Crop yields are falling, and the price of fuel is going up.
The cost of peat moss is through the thatched roof.
And this young and inexperienced king takes advice from a whoremongering imp and has launched an illegal war in the north. What is King Joffrey hiding? This is not our kind of family values. King Joffrey. What a bastard.
What a bastard.
Paid for by the young Baratheons for freedom. Robb Stark. He's the biggest celebrity in the North. But his father was a traitor. He arrested his own mother. His bastard brother deserted the Night's Watch. And he couldn't defend his own castle. Worst of all, Robb Stark hasn't stopped the wildlings from invading our lands and taking our jobs. He even has an illegal alien for a nanny. And now he wants to be king in the North? King? Some people say he's really a wolf. Some people say he eats dead people. We can't wait until it's too late. Send a raven to Winterfell now and tell Robb Stark to go back home. Stop eating dead people and defend the damn wall. This ad paid for by Crossbows GPS.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
When you can't find anything to watch on cable, you get bored. When you get bored, you listen to radio cooking shows. When you listen to radio cooking shows, you invite a friend over for dinner. When you invite a friend over for dinner, you use twice as many beans. When you use twice as many beans, you expel deadly farts that kill your friend's dog. When you kill your friend's dog, your friend becomes unstable. When your friend becomes unstable, you're sued for everything you're worth. When you're sued for everything you're worth, you're thrown to the streets. When you're thrown to the streets, you devote your life to world domination. When you devote your life to world domination, you become an evil fascist overlord. When you become an evil fascist overlord, old friends plot their revenge. When old friends plot their revenge, you are shot in the back of the head. And when you're shot in the back of the head, you miss your jazzercise appointment. Don't miss your jazzercise appointment. Upgrade to Indirect TV. Go online or call 1-800-IRECT-TV.
Millions of Americans every day are shedding unwanted pounds by taking tested and proven Ultra Lipo Stick. Carbohydrates are bad. Our carbo-fighting antioxidant is good. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
My name is Gail, and I lost like 20 pounds on Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Jared, and I lost 46 pounds using Ultra Lipo Stick.
My name is Zach, and I actually gained weight. This stuff sucks!
Ultra Lipo Stick is safe and easy to inject. Just 3 doses 4 times a day discreetly underneath your fingernail. Listen to this.
I used Ultra Lipo Stick and suffered from side effects like uncontrollable greasy discharge.
Ultra Lipo Stick, it turned the armpits of all of my shirts orange. This stuff is crap.
Try it today and see some real results. Ultra Lipo Stick. Not available in stores. Results may vary.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
Most politically incorrect black man on the planet, Rod Eccles.
Well, hello, my fellow Americans and all fellow liberty lovers across the globe. It is I, your lovable host, El Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. And how do I know this? Because I checked again today. And yeah, it's still the same thing. It is Hump Day, Wednesday, May the 27th in the year of our Lord 2015, which is really kind of weird because all day today I kept thinking in my head that it was Thursday. Not that I'm wanting the weekend to get here any faster. It's just that I've just been, well, I don't know. I've been thrown off by the holiday, which means that I should really only think it's Tuesday, I suppose. But I don't know where I am at the moment as far as days are concerned. But it is. I do know that by looking at this wonderful device that we call computers, it can tell me the day and date, and that's how I keep track. So yes, it is Wednesday. And the number that you can call this evening is toll-free is 603-835-3224. And a lot has been happening of late. And some of it is not so good for the Abomination. Yeah, last night I want to thank Yoda and Backpack for spending some time with me taking some time out of their busy schedule for spending. I know it's a different. I don't think I have ever had anybody on the program for basically the entire show. That was the first time. Yeah, that's right. For the record books, first time. But 2 very interesting individuals doing a lot of interesting things. If anybody's ever watched Bugs Bunny, they know one of my favorite episodes is with the red-headed monster. You remember the red monster, with no arms most of the time? And Bugs Bunny was giving him... Never mind. It's just interesting people. Because monsters are such interesting people. But you gotta like Bugs Bunny. If you don't watch Bugs Bunny, then you don't get my reference. And you're not gonna think it's funny. So I can't explain it. You just have to watch Bugs Bunny in order to get... I always find it kind of amazing that it seems like a lot of people, I don't know what it is. They get into college, and maybe as soon as they graduate high school or as soon as they graduate college, they lose their childhood memory of cartoons. especially the really good ones from Bugs Bunny and things. You look at, sometimes I'll just burst out with a line from a Bugs Bunny cartoon, and people look at me like I have two heads, and I'll say, "Did you ever watch Bugs Bunny?" And they'll say, "Yeah," and they still don't get it. And if they ever really watched it, then they would get the reference. But evidently, I don't know. Maybe they've forgotten. It's because a lot of people take themselves way too seriously. I do not take myself too seriously, which is how and why I do voice characterizations, and make up voices and quote, Bugs Bunny lines. I quote movie lines all the time. It's not that psychologists might say, well, it's because you don't have your own personality. Well, no, actually I do, but I just incorporate everything around me, everything that I see and do, touch and feel, if you will, becomes a part of me. I take living life. Life is a very tactile experience for me. I take it all in. It's not, I don't understand people who can just take stuff and just sort of pick and choose what they want and just toss out the rest. I take the good and the bad, and I externalize it, internalize it, overternalize it, whatever lies it you want to call it. It all just becomes a part of me. Now, granted, some of it over time fades away. I don't do or act or say certain things today that I did 10, 15 years ago, because some of it it fades. And that's fine. The continuation of who I am and who I'm continuing to evolve to be, because always trying to improve, always trying to become a better version of myself today than I was yesterday. And tomorrow will be the same thing. And it's all very natural. Now, you can't be a phony and induce much of the stuff that I do. You just, people pick up on it. All this stuff just comes which is really kind of amazing. Because there'll be a certain situation. It could be a very serious situation, and my attempt to lighten up the situation and interject a bit of brevity to the issue. I just may interject a movie line or quote or Bugs Bunny, and it usually has the desired effect of lightening up the issue. But it's amazing how that stuff is it's there in my head at all times, and I don't even realize it. So when the right moment comes for that right line that I memorized from when I was like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 10 years old, it's there. It's unbelievable, actually. It's very uncanny, and it's not to brag or be braggadocious or show how special I am. Isn't that special? No, we all can do it if we allow ourselves to do it. We all can do it. Anyway, if there's something on your mind, and if you want to add to the conversation that we're having this evening about any of the topics, again, the number is toll free 603-835-3224. Just jump on your phone and give me a buzz, and you can join me live, just like Backpack and Yoda did yesterday. Which was a lot of fun. I have to admit, it was a lot of fun. Again, something I haven't done before. We have I'll wait till tomorrow. I have an announcement tomorrow, so you probably want to pay attention to it tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. Major announcement. All details coming tomorrow about something very interesting that I'll be involved in, which is a good thing. Constantly being involved in new projects, as well as taking these old projects to newer, higher levels. That's what we're always striving to do, to improve, to get better, to grow, to get the message out to more and more and more and more and more people. So you can be a part of that by sharing the program with your family and friends and coworkers and such. by either playing it for them, pointing them to the